Okay, dear students. So we'll start with today's mock paper discussion of NEET, where we have focused on biotechnology chapters and biomolecules, apart from other topics. But main priority has been biotechnology applications as well as principles and processes and biomolecules. So let us begin with the first question. So plasmids are used in genetic engineering because they are easily available, or is it because they are able to replicate, able to integrate with host chromosome, or they are inert? So what is the reason that plasmids are used in genetic engineering? Okay, so the answer is they are able to replicate. So that replication, the self-replicating, isn't it? Extra nuclear self-replicating circular DNA, we call it as plasmids. So they are able to replicate. So that is the main reason for plasmids being used in genetic engineering. A good vector in genetic engineering is it Agrobacterium tumefaciens, or is it Bacillus thuringiensis, or is it the Bacillus amylolichifaciens, Salmonella typhimurium? So which is the best good vector in genetic engineering? So in plants, we are using this majorly Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Of all the examples, the good vector in genetic engineering in this quoted examples is Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Okay, 92nd, A is the correct answer, which is related to genetic engineering. So which is related to genetic engineering. So is it plastid, plasmid, heterosis, or mutation? So plasmid, obviously the answer is plasmid. 93rd, B is the answer. Introduction of foreign gene for improving genotype is, so what do you call it as? Tissue culture, genetic engineering, biotechnology, or vernalization? So it's a very simple question. Manipulation of genes, inserting foreign gene for improving genotype is genetic engineering. So 94th, the answer is B, genetic engineering. So 95th, restriction endonucleases are useful in breaking DNA at specific sites, creating sticky ends, both A and B, or D, is it crossing over? So restriction endonucleases are useful in, so both A and B, that is, they are not only helpful in breaking DNA at specific sites, cutting them at palindromic sequences, but they also are creating sticky ends. Okay, so A and B, both A and B is the right answer. 96th, restriction endonucleases are used in genetic engineering for uniting two DNA molecules, used for in vitro DNA synthesis, present in mammalian cells for degeneration of DNA of dead cells, synthesized by bacteria for their defense. So, which is the best explanation for restriction endonucleases? Okay, restriction endonucleases are synthesized by bacteria for their defense. Okay, restriction endonucleases are the enzymes. Okay, they're synthesized by bacteria for their uh, defense. Okay, 96th, D is the correct answer. For uniting two DNA molecules, you require ligases, isn't it? So D is the correct answer for 96. 97, gel electrophoresis is used for construction of recombinant DNA by joining with cloning vectors, isolation of DNA molecules, or cutting of DNA into fragments, or is it separation of DNA fragments according to their site? See, gel electrophoresis is used for separation of DNA fragments according to their sizes. So 97D is the correct answer. 98, bacterium commonly used in plant genetic engineering is agrobacterium. So bacterium which is commonly used in plant genetic engineering is agrobacterium. Okay. So which is used in gene cloning? So which is used in gene cloning? Is it lamosomes, mesosomes, plasmids, nucleotides? Which are used in gene cloning, the obviously the 99, the answer is C. Plasmids are used in gene cloning. So 100 question, which can be used as a vector for transfer of DNA segment, which can be used as a vector for transfer of DNA segment. So here they have given four possibility. Plasmid bacteriophage can be used. So 2 and 4, 100th. So which is the right answer for 100? So bacteriophage, it causes diseases. Plasmids, cosmids, lambda-phages, not bacteriophage. So only plasmid. Okay. So B is they have asked as vector for transfer of, which can be used as a vector for transfer of DNA segment. Okay. So here we have so various possibilities. So B option I think should be changed. It should be two only, not one only. So two only it should have been. So there is a typographical error here. It should have been two only. Okay, which can be used as a vector for transfer of DNA segment. Bacterium is not a possibility. It is a host cell. Plasmodium is not possibility. Bacteriophage is not possibility. So 100th, the answer is B. But B should have been two only, not one only. It should have been two only. So there's an error here. So it should have been typed as two only. Anyway, it is only plasmid. Okay, only plasmid. Yes. See, four bacteriophages causes diseases. It should be more of lambda phages. So that is why I thought twice before saying that. Okay. So what we will do is just have your doubts. So at the end of the session, we'll have a discussion about that. Okay. So bacteriophage. Next one. So which one of the following is used as a vector for cloning into higher organism? Salmonellum typhimurium, the Rhizopus nigricans, retrovirus, baculovirus. So which one of the following is used as a vector for cloning into higher organisms? So the 101, the answer is retrovirus is used as a vector for cloning into higher organisms. Stirred tank bioreactors have been designed for so purification of the product, ensuring anaerobic conditions in the culture vessel, availability of oxygen throughout the process, addition of preservatives to the product. The stirred tank bioreactor is mainly designed for availability of oxygen throughout the process. So 102C is the answer. So 103, there is a restriction endonuclease called EcoR1. What does CO part of it stand for? It stands for coli. 103. So B is the answer. It stands for coli. 104. Agarose extracted from seaweeds finds use in. So agarose gel electrophoresis, isn't it? So it would be gel electrophoresis. So 104B is the answer. Polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis. So the agarose is used there. Okay. 105. Which technique made it possible to genetically engineer living organisms? So recombinant DNA technique, heavy isotope labeling, X-ray diffraction, hybridization. It is recombinant DNA technology or recombinant DNA technique. So 105, A is the answer. So what is the source of EcoR1? It is Escherichia So Echo R1 is nothing but Escherichia coli RY13. R is the strain name. The one is the Roman numeral it indicates. So the source of Echo R1 is the bacteria Escherichia coli RY13. Okay, so strain name and strain number. So the first enzyme that is extracted is Echo R1. So from Escherichia coli RY13. So D is the answer. 106. D is the answer. So 107, there is a diagram of the what in the diagram of PBR 322, which identifies components correctly. So diagram of PBR 322. So which are going to recognize the diagram correctly. So there are ROP, reduced osmotic pressure, that is wrong. Hint 3, Echo R1 selectable markers. So ampicillin R, tetracycline R, antibiotic resistance genes. So this is C is the correct answer for this 107. Only C is correct, remaining are all wrong answers. What is true about DNA polymerase used in PCR? So what is true about DNA polymerase used in PCR? It is used to ligate introduced DNA in recipient cell. It serves as a selectable marker. It is isolated from a virus. It is active at high temperature. So we have to remember what is true about DNA polymerase used in PCR. It is active at high temperature. 108 DNA polymerase is used in PCR is very active at high temperature. So D is the correct option. Okay. So today the coronavirus is also being tested by RT-PCR technique. Okay, PCR means polymerase chain reaction. So RT probably, I think it might be reverse transcription. Just cross check that. RT-PCR testing is done for identifying corona at present. So I'm just giving you as general information there. PCR is polymerase chain reaction. So here DNA polymerase is very active at high temperature. So 109 microparticles for coating with DNA to be bombarded with gene gun are made of, these microparticles are coated with gold or tungsten. So 109D is the answer. Okay, it is coated with gold or tungsten. Biologistic guns or gene gun, what we call it as. In the three steps A, B, C of polymerase chain reaction, select the correct step. So you should identify the correct step among this 110th question. So here you have, so the correct step is C is extension in presence of heat stable DNA polymerase. So C is the correct step. So where there is extension, C is extension in presence of heat stable DNA polymerase. And you can see here they are anti-parallel to each other, the synthesize. Okay, synthesis is anti-parallel to the template strand. So if you look into region to be amplified, this is double-stranded DNA. The diagram is not correct step. Okay, here what you are noticing is the direction. So they have not given towards the other end. So that is also not the correct step. Okay, so the C is extension in presence of heat stable DNA polymerase. So A is the correct answer for 110. So the remaining options are wrong. Okay, annealing with two set of primers, B, denaturation of high temperature, A, denaturation at 50 degrees centigrade, they're all wrong steps. So the correct step for that is C is the correct one, extension in presence of each stable DNA polymerase. So the 111th bioelastic gun is suitable for transformation of plant cells, disarming pathogen vectors, DNA fingerprinting, constructing recombinant DNA. So it is the bioelastic gun is suitable for transformation of plant cells. It is suitable for transformation of plant cells. In genetic engineering, antibiotics are used for. So in genetic engineering, antibiotics are used for keeping cultures free of infection, to select healthy vectors as selectable markers. So the 112, the appropriate answer is as selectable markers. Third option. Okay. The colonies of recombinant bacteria appear white in contrast to blue colonies of non-recombinant bacteria because of. So why is the colonies of recombinant bacteria appear white in contrast to blue colonies of non-recombinant bacteria? So because of, is it insertional activation of inactivation of alpha galactosidase in recombinant bacteria, or is it because of inactivation of glycosidase enzyme in recombinant bacteria, or non-recombinant bacteria containing beta galactosidase? So this is the correct option. The non-recombinant bacteria will be containing beta galactosidase, because of which they would the blue colonies of non-recombinant uh, bacteria is because of the non-recombinant bacteria contain beta galactosidase. 114, DNA fragments generated by the extraction by the restriction endonucleases in a chemical reaction can be separated by. How are the DNA fragments generated by the restriction endonucleases in a chemical reaction can be separated by? Is it by electrophoresis, or is it by restriction mapping, centrifugation, or PCR? Electrophoresis is the right answer. So the DNA fragments generated can be separated by electrophoresis. So which of the following is not correctly matched for the organism and its cell wall degrading enzyme? Algae, we can't use methylase. Fungi, it is correct, chitinase. Bacteria, lysozyme. Plant cells, cellulase. But algae, it is not methylase. So 115, the incorrectly matched option for organism and its cell wall degrading enzyme is algae is the organism, and methylase is the wrong cell wall degrading enzyme for algae. So this is the incorrectly matched. A is incorrectly matched. 116th, during the process of isolation of DNA, chilled ethanol is added to precipitate DNA, break open the cell to release DNA, facilitate action of restriction enzymes, remove proteins such as histones. So why is it that chilled ethanol is added to during the process of isolation of DNA? The answer is chilled ethanol. It helps in precipitating DNA. So chilled ethanol helps in precipitating DNA. So the 117th question. The problem of blindness in poor countries can be overcome by using, so the night blindness, so it can be overcome by using golden rice. 117th A is the answer, golden rice. 118th, first clinical application of gene therapy was used in 1990 over a 4-year-old girl for adenosine deaminase deficiency. So 118 D is the answer, ADA deficiency or adenosine deaminase deficiency. 119th, so the tobacco plants resistant to nematodes have been developed by introduction of DNA that produces both sense and antisense RNA. So it is, the tobacco plants resistant to nematodes have been developed by introduction of DNA that produces both sense and antisense RNA. So 119th, so A is the right answer. The basic principle for developing transgenic plants and animals is to introduce the gene of interest into nucleus of body cell, vegetative cell, germ cell, somatic cell. So it is going to be germ cell. If it is introduced in the germ cell, they pass on from one generation to another generation. So the basic principle for developing transgenic plants and animals is to introduce the gene of interest into nucleus of germ cell. So 120th, it is C. So 121st, RNA interference is used for RNA interference is used for micropropagation, cell defense, cell proliferation, cell differentiation. RNAi is used for cell defense. So nematode resistance also you have come across this. 121 B is the answer, cell defense. Which of the following BT crop, which of the following BT crop is being grown in India by the farmers? Brinjal, soybean, maize, cotton. So it is going to be the cotton. BT cotton is being grown in India by the farmers. RNA interference involves, so what is RNA interference? Involves synthesis of cDNA and RNA using reverse transcriptase, silencing of specific mRNA due to complementary RNA. So B is more appropriate answer for RNA interference. It is the silencing of specific mRNA due to complementary complementary RNA. So 123rd B is the answer. 124th, which one of the following vectors is used to replace the defective gene therapy? Which one of the vectors is used? Is it adenovirus, cosmed, RI plasmid, TI plasmid? Which one of the following vectors is used to replace the defective gene in gene therapy? So 124, the answer is adenovirus. 125th, genetically modified crops can be produced by recombinant DNA technology. Using this recombinant DNA technology, you can obtain the genetically recombinant technology, you can obtain them. So 126th, the first human hormone produced by recombinant DNA technology is progesterone, or is it insulin, or estrogen, or thyroxine? The first human hormone produced by recombinant DNA technology is by insulin. Okay, it is by insulin. Golden rice is genetically modified crop plant where the incorporated gene is meant for biosynthesis of vitamin A. C is the answer. So 127 C is the answer. So biosynthesis of vitamin A. 128, in BT cotton, the BT toxin present in plant tissue as protoxin is converted into active toxin due to action of gut microorganism. That is wrong. Presence of conversion factors in insect gut, wrong. Alkaline pH of the insect gut. This is the right answer. So 128 is C is the right answer. Okay. So protoxin is converted into active toxin due to the alkaline pH of the insect gut. So 129th. So which body of the government of India regulates the genetically modified research and safety of introducing GMO of public services? So it is GEAC, isn't it? 129th, Genetic Engineering Approval Committee, GEAC. First one is the right answer. BT endotoxin that exits as inactive protoxin is converted into active toxin once bollworm ingests it due to the alkaline pH in gut. So 130th, it is A, alkaline pH in gut. Which part of the tobacco plant is infected by this nematode Meliodine incognita? It is root. So 131st B is the answer. So root is infected by this Meliodine incognita. 132nd, which kind of therapy was given in 1990 to a 4-year-old Girl with ADA deficiency, it is gene therapy was given. So 132nd is C. Which of the following is commonly used as a vector for introducing a DNA fragment in human lymphocytes? So is it retrovirus, TI plasmid, or is it iphage or PBR322? So human DNA fragment in human lymphocytes. So the 133rd, the retrovirus is commonly used as a vector for introducing a DNA fragment into human lymphocytes. 134, identify the part marked as A and to which family following flower is related. Okay, so identify the part marked as A. So is it pedicel fabaceae, scape solanaceae, scape liliaceae, scape cruciferae? So the answer is third one, scape liliaceae. So 134th scape liliaceae is the A is scape and this family is liliaceae. Onion it is, so you can easily identify. Select an incorrect statement for Fabaceae family. Leaves alternate, pinnately compound, or simple. Seed one to many, endospermic. Flower bisexual, zygomorphic. Andrecium 10, diadelphous. So the 135th, the wrong statement would be second one. Okay, B is the seed one to many, endospermic is the wrong statement. Endospermic, it is not endospermic. Non-endospermic it is. Select an incorrect statement for Solanaceae family. So three correct statements would be there. One is wrong. Okay, stem solid or hollow, hairy or glabrous. Okay, then stamens 5, epipetalous. Placenta swollen with single ovule. See, they'll have many ovules, not single ovule in Solanaceae. So third one is the wrong answer. Venation is correct. Reticulate venation, they have Solanaceae. Placenta swollen with single ovule is wrong. Many ovules it should be. So 136th, third one is the incorrect statement. C is the incorrect statement. Following plants belong to how many families? See, soya bean, it is the Fabaceae, Indigofera, Lupin, Fabaceae, Belladonna, Ashwagandha. They belong to Solanaceae. Colchicum is Liliaceae. So totally it is three. Three families they belong to. Solanaceae, Fabaceae, and Colchicum it belongs to Liliaceae. So three families. Following plants belong to how many families? Groundnut, Sesbania, Trifolium, Gloriosa, Asparagus. So groundnut is Fabaceae, Sesbania, Trifolium, Mulieti, Gloriosa, Asparagus. So two families are here. 138, second one. There is no Solanaceae member. That's the reason I'm talking about. So vascular cambium ring is constituted by, so interfascicular and core cambium, intrafascicular and core cambium, intrafascicular and interfascicular cambium. So 139. So the third one is right answer. C is right answer. It forms the complete vascular cambium, isn't it? Intrafascicular and interfascicular cambium. In a dicotyledonous root, the sequence of tissues from outside to the inside is, so the 148th from the outside to the inside is, outside is phellum, endodermis, pericycle, and phloem. So that is what you can notice in this 140th. Second one is the right answer. So all these are questions from biology. Okay, still 140, they were all questions from botany part of it. So next we would be having the zoology part, biomolecules, and remaining questions. Okay, 140, B is the right answer. Phellum towards the outside, inside is phloem. Phloem, endodermis, pericycle, phloem. So only one clarification had to be done. I'll be doing it later. So please make a note of the questions that you want to get it clarified. So at the end of the session, we'll have a clarification session there. See, when uh, We homogenize any tissue in an acid. The acid soluble pool represents, what does it represent? So it represents the cytoplasm. Acid soluble pool represents cytoplasm. Glycogen is a homopolymer made up of glucose unit, galactose unit, ribose units, amino acids. So 142nd, the answer is A, glucose units. Glycogen is made up of glucose units. 143rd, in a protein molecule, amino acids are linked by a peptide bond, which is formed by the reaction of COOH group of one amino acid with NH2 group of next amino acid, or is it B, where amino group of one amino acid with COOH group of a next amino acid, or COOH group of two amino acids, or amino group of two amino acids. See, COOH group of one amino acid with NH2 group of next amino acid. So that is how they are going to take place. So to form the A is the correct answer, to form the peptide bond. The transfer of a group from a donor molecule to an acceptor molecule is catalyzed by. So it would be transferase, isn't it, from donor to an acceptor molecule. So 144th, it is A. Again, it is A is the right answer. In competitive inhibition, which of the following is true? So in competitive inhibition, which of the following is true? E plus I, enzyme plus inhibitor, it is going to form enzyme inhibitor complex. So this is the right one. A is the right one. Okay, enzyme inhibition. In competitive inhibition, which of the following is true? Enzyme inhibition. Okay, first one. E plus I, they are going to form enzyme inhibition complex. Which statement is true for all enzymes? They are denatured at temperatures above 60 degrees centigrade. Wrong, it is above 50 degree itself. They catalyze the breakdown of large molecules into smaller ones. They have active sites. So they're all partially right answers, which can bind to only one kind of substrate molecule. They reduce the amount of energy required to start a reaction. D is applicable for all the enzymes, not just one or two. It is applicable for all the enzymes. So D is the correct answer. So 146 D is the correct answer. 147th, many animals are found in living organisms, either free or in the form of compounds. One of the following is not found in living organisms. So which one of them? Is it silicon, magnesium, iron, sodium? So which of them is not found in that? So 147, silicon is not found in the living organisms. Which of the following sugars shows the same number of carbon as present in glucose? It would be fructose. So 148, A is the answer. 149th, which of the following statement is incorrect? Enzymes hasten the completion of uh, reaction. The two terms substrate and product signifying the starting and ending materials of a reaction. Enzymes are affected by the reaction they catalyze. So this is wrong statement. They do not undergo any change from the reactions in which they are involved. So C is wrong option. Enzymes are affected by the reaction they catalyze. So that is the incorrect statement. C is the incorrect statement. Non-reducing sugars have free CHO group and bound CO group, free carbon monoxide group and carbonyl group and bound ketone group, aldehyde group, both ketone and aldehyde group free, neither free ketone nor free aldehyde group. So D is the right answer for 150th. So non-reducing sugars have neither free carbonic group nor free aldehyde group. So 151st, which of the following natural polymers is found in both insects and fungi? Okay, natural polymer found in both insects and fungi. So the 157th. So I think here I've 150 I completed. I have to complete the remaining questions. So 151st. It is said that elemental composition of living organisms and that of inanimate objects are similar in sense that all the major elements are present in both. Then what would be the difference between these two groups? Choose a correct answer from the following. See, living organisms have more gold in them than inanimate objects. Living organisms have more water in their body than inanimate objects. Living organisms have more carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen per unit mass than inanimate objects. So the statement seems to be right. Okay. So the correct answer from this is living organisms have more. So 151st C is the correct option. Now 152nd, which of the following statements are correct? Monosaccharides are the simplest saccharides, carbohydrates. Oligosaccharides on hydrolysis yield 3 to 9 monosaccharide unit. Polysaccharides on hydrolysis give 10 to 15 monosaccharide unit. Polysaccharide on hydrolysis yield many oligosaccharide units. So which one of the following statements are correct? So the following statements, monosaccharides are simplest carbohydrate, first one. Polysaccharide on hydrolysis, so or sorry, oligosaccharides on hydrolysis yield 3 to 9 monosaccharide units. So the first and second one are correct statements. Okay, the remaining are wrong. So C is the answer. 1 and 2 is the correct statement. The enzymes are proteins with catalytic activities, that is correct. Are colloidal in nature, no, so that is also correct. Working within the cell are called simple enzymes, that is wrong. Increase the activation energy of the reactions they catalyze, that is also wrong. So C is the right answer, 1 and 2. So the enzymes are protein with catalytic activities, they are colloidal in nature. So 154th, which of the following can bring about the denaturation of proteins? So which of the following can bring about the denaturation of proteins? So exposure to salts of heavy metal ions, exposure to acids and bases, exposure to inorganic neutral salts, exposure to temperature below -5 degrees centigrade. All of this can bring about denaturation of proteins. Proteins can be destroyed by all of these activities. So 154th C is the correct answer. 155th, coenzymes are needed for function of particular enzymes. So, or is it inorganic molecules or organic molecules? FAD and FMN contain niacin, while NAD and NADP contain riboflavin. So, which is the right answer? So, it is going to be 1 and 3. So, 155th, the right answer is 1 and 3. So, coenzymes are needed for the function of particular enzymes. So, coenzymes are organic molecules. 156th, the biomolecules are carbohydrates, proteins, lipid, and mitochondria. 1, 2, and 3. So A is the correct answer. 156, A is the correct answer. 157th, which of the following natural polymerase is found in both insects and fungi? B, chitin. So 157th, which one of the following natural polymer is found both in insects and fungi? So it should have been chitin, but they have given pectin. That's wrong. So it should be chitin. 157th should be B, chitin, which is not natural polymers found in both in insects and fungi. They have asked, and that should be chitin. So which is not applicable to glycogen? homopolysaccharide, heteropolysaccharide, branch chain molecule stored in liver and muscle. So which is not applicable to glycogen. So 158, the answer is B. They are not heteropolysaccharide, they are homopolysaccharide. So oxidoreductases, what do they do? So the 159th question, oxidoreductases. So they bring about dehydrogenases, isomerases. Isomerases, interconversion of isomers, ligases, linking of two compounds, liases, removal of group from substrate. B is the correct choice for 159th. 4312. Okay. Which nitrogen base is this? So they have given four options. So you have this amino group, then carbonyl group is there, two amino groups are there. Okay. So the right option is cytosine. So it is cytosine. Yay, cytosine. You can just remember about that. Identify the incorrect match between protein and its role. See, hemoglobin, oxyhemoglobin, they bring about the transport of oxygen in muscles. So the incorrect match between protein and its role. Hemoglobin, they bring about transport of oxygen in muscles. That is wrong. So hemoglobin transport of oxygen in blood, not in muscles. Okay, C is wrong. Dash are the most abundant protein in the living world. Rubisco of plants and collagen of animals. So B. So 162nd, B is the right answer. 163rd, which of the following sugars cannot be hydrolyzed further to yield simple sugar? So it is going to be ribose. So 163rd, A, ribose cannot be further simplified. 164th, select the correct option, which is select the option which is not correct with respect to enzyme action. Okay. Addition of lot of succinate does not reverse inhibition of succinic dehydrogenase by malonase. So non-competitive inhibitor binds the enzyme at a site distinct from that which binds to the substrate. Malonate is a competitive inhibitor of succinate dehydrogenase. So substrate binds with the enzyme at its active site. So addition of lot of succinate does not reverse inhibition of succinic dehydrogenase by malonate. So 164th, the answer is A. See 165th, with reference to enzymes, which of the following statement is true? Hack, I had asked you to remember HAC, holoenzyme, apoenzyme, coenzyme. So 165th, B is the correct answer. 166th, which of the following is a coenzyme, NAD plus, which is common among amylase, renin, and trypsin? So all are proteins, all act. So 167, all are proteins. So amylase, renin, and trypsin, they're all proteinaceous. That is a common among all these three. So the curve given below shows enzymatic action with relation to three conditions: pH, temperature, and substrate concentration. What do the two axes X and Y represent? So what do the two axes represent? X represents the enzyme activity, enzymatic activity. Y represents temperature. So C, it should be, let us cross check. So it is X axis is temperature, Y axis is enzyme activity. So A is the correct option. 168, A is the correct answer. 169. Enzymes often have additional parts in their structure that are made up of molecules other than the proteins. When this additional chemical part is an organic molecule, it is called cofactor, coenzyme, both A and B, substrate. So what do we call it as? So it is called as both cofactor and coenzymes. It is called both as cofactor and coenzymes. I'll just get back to this. So last few questions are there. Let me complete it and I'll come for the doubt clarification. So just make a note of questions. Which one is the sweetest sugar? So is it fructose, glucose, fructose, sucrose, maltose? So which is the sweetest sugar? So fructose is the sweetest sugar. The sclerites of cockroach body are joined together by, so 171 C is the answer. 172nd, hepatic CK in cockroach are derived from helium, midgut, esophagus, or crop. So the 172nd, so midgut. So hepatic CK in cockroach are derived from midgut. So B is the answer. So B is the answer. So let me just complete, dear students. So I'll come back to the doubt clarification. Then transcription is the copying of complementary mRNA on a DNA strand, or is it requires template activated precursors? Okay, divalent metal ion, or is it the first step in activation of amino acid, directs the order of specific amino acids to form a polypeptide or protein. So transcription is the copying of complementary mRNA on a DNA strand. It requires a template activated precursor. So first and second are the right answers. So A is the correct option. 173rd, A is the correct option. 174th, which of the following statements are correct? So which of the following statements are correct? Okay, so let me get back to the slide. Peptidyl transferase helps in the process of peptide bond formation, or the regulator, promoter, and operator together called the control genes. Third one, polypeptide chain elongation continues until a termination codon reaches the ribosomes. Fourth one, gene regulation in eukaryotes can be explained by lack of model. So which of the following statements are correct? So 1, 2, and 3 are correct statements. So A is the right answer. 1, 2, and 3 statements are correct. So 174, A is the right answer. D. So chain elongation. So 175th, A is chain elongation. Sidlingesh, I told you that. Let me complete the options. I'll get back to the missed out questions or anything. We'll get back to it. Okay. See, chain elongation. A is second stage of translation. First is formation of amino acid and tRNA. Chain elongation is second stage. Exons, part of mature mRNA transcript. Genetic code, set of 64 codons in mRNA. Introns, the parts removed from pre-mRNA transcript before translation. Codon base triplet for amino acid. So all these answers are correctly matched. So D, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, E is 5. All of them are correctly matched. Here there is D is the correct option for this. So there is no error at all. All of them are correctly matched. So all the five, the same sequence, you have to write the answer. So 176th DNA structure was put forth by Watson and Crick. Semi-conservative replication of DNA, Messelson and Stahl. So B is also right. One gene, one enzyme theory. Then induction of mutation. So these two are the so 3 and 4 are correct here. So the one gene, one enzyme theory. Anyone can tell me who has put forth this one gene, one enzyme theory? Muller and Stader have put forth that. Then induction of mutation was done by Beadle and Tatum. So Beadle and Tatum have done the induction of mutation. So 176th. So D, the induction of mutation is, I think so, it has been wrongly stated. So induction of mutation is by Muller and Stader. Okay. And one gene, one theory is Beadle and Tatum. So DNA structure, Watson and Crick, semi-conservative mode, Messelson and Stahl. So 176th, C is the answer. 177, the DNA prokaryotes are maintained by, are they maintained by histones, non-histone proteins, polyamines, both B and C? So it is maintained by non-histone proteins as well as polyamines. The DNA coiled in prokaryotes are maintained by non-histone proteins and polyamines. So D is the answer, both B and C. The function of single strand binding protein. So is it for synthesis of DNA or is it joins DNA segments, relieve strain, stabilize a single stranded region? So what is the function of single strand binding protein? So the function is it stabilizes the single stranded regions. So the function of single strand binding protein is it stabilizes the single stranded regions. So the lack of independent assortment of two genes A and B in fruit fly Drosophila is due to. So what is the lack of independent assortment of two genes A and B in fruit fly due to? Is it because of repulsion, recombination, linkage, or crossing over? So what is the reason for this lack of independent assortment in that? So the linkage is the problem for lack of independent assortment of two genes A and B in fruit fly Drosophila is due to linkage. Euploidy is best explained by exact multiple of a haploid set of chromosomes, one chromosomes less than haploid set of chromosomes, one chromosome more than haploid set of chromosome, one chromosome more than diploid set of chromosomes. It is exact multiple of a haploid set of chromosomes, euploidy. So they are the balanced set of chromosomes. So A is the right answer for euploidy. Okay. So that completes our discussion on this paper. Now we'll have the doubt clarification session. Okay. So many of you had